Good morning, everyone. This is John Altshuler. I'd like to welcome you all to our Lifepharm Global Compensation Review, tapping into the money tree. And we're going to go through the compensation here. We're going to try to drill down on some of the finer elements here and just talk about the power of some of the changes that have recently occurred that we're very excited about. And it is going to be an overview. So if you're here and you really have not had an opportunity to really look at this compensation plan uh, very deeply because you're still that new, you're going to get some of the basics here as well. We're going to go through qualifications and we're going to go through all those elements, and then we're going to deepen some of the ones that are a little bit new for everybody to understand those elements as well. So whether you become an expert today or not, that's kind of up to you, but you don't have to be an expert to get paid. And I think that's one of the things that certainly is exciting to me. But if you have a great experience on Lamb, you're going to be impassioned to take this business to the next level. And that's really what's happened with so many of us. There's nothing better than helping people with their health and their wealth. And I'll tell you, there are many people out there striving for wealth, but they do it at a very high cost. And we have something here where we can really get to achieve both of those things together. And so I hope that we can empower some of those financial pieces here today. Setting expectations is kind of important here at the beginning. There are some things here in this framework from this industry that are able to be life-changing for people. You know, you go to a job and you know, maybe the life-changing thing about having a job is, you know, at least you can keep some food on your table. But in an industry like this, you can redesign a life. You can create a lifestyle. And if you understand the mechanisms at work here, you can really achieve some very fast success, but some substantial success. And it's a powerful, powerful business model. And, you know, I like to tell people that everything's possible, but it does depend on you, and it does depend on your participation. You know, people often wonder what my home office looks like. And for those of you who are wondering, where does John work from every day? Well, I just wanted to show you a picture. So if my signal sometimes gets disrupted, that's why, because there's not always great signal out on the island. You know, how do I get around? My personal transportation? Well, there it is. And there's my other form of transportation. So, of course, is it all possible, folks? Certainly it is. Is it work? It absolutely is. And I'm kidding you here. That's not actually my office. It's maybe the goal for my office, and those may be goals for my personal transportation. Okay, but you know, we all have to have a goal, and I just like to show those because to me, anything's possible, and it's what you're willing to do to make that work. You know, setting expectations. Let's go a little bit further. You know, people are looking for, you know, when they come to our company, they're looking for a couple different things. Maybe they're a customer. Maybe they just want to earn free product, enough to maybe cover a credit card payment or enough to make a car payment, or, you know, why are we here? And everyone's got their own reason. And my reason for being here is my reason. And if I start to lay that over onto you, then it's not, you know, we're not working with where you're trying to go. And so as I work with people in the business, it's really important to identify what they want and then help them get there. However you define financial freedom, if that's what you're looking for, be specific. What's your number? You know, is it $1,000 a month, $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month? But you got to have a number, and you have to create intention around that number. The big question that everybody has to ask is, what are you willing? What am I willing? What are we willing to commit to make that happen? That's a big part of the decision. You know, because you can understand this comp plan, but it doesn't do you any good intellectually. Okay, it only does you good if you commit something to it, if you commit some resources to the equation. That's the only time that this ever comes alive. Today's initiative, heck, compensation plans are complicated, especially on the first view. So you don't have to understand everything I'm sharing with you. All you have to do is kind of take it in and remember to always do the basic building block steps, sharing it with somebody else, plugging people into the system, and repeat. You know, there's always a choice and how companies come together. They get products, they look at compensation plans. Some people actually figure out a great comp plan, and then they go look around for a product. You know, businesses have been born that way, okay? But there's another way to do it. If you have a really great product and you just ask the question, what would be the best way to get this product into the marketplace? Well, network marketing, relationship marketing is one of the most powerful business models on the planet. It's proven to be very effective. Its growth pattern can be very steep. It can change a lot of people's lives because it's a grassroots movement. And that's an exciting thing to be a part of. And so is our company, Lifepharm Global Network. This is a company where we have an outstanding product, and we have a company that's really worked to design a plan that is what we would say for you, by you. And what that simply means is that they've tried to take things into consideration in terms of how a network marketer or a field leader would actually look and say, well, it'd be great to have this. Wouldn't it be great to have that? And trying to get the best of the best. Nothing's ever perfect, but it's a powerful, powerful plan. There are different pay structures in the industry. There are unilevels, coded trees, matrix trees, binary trees. You'd think we're killing a rainforest here, but the bottom line is that there are different structures. They all have pluses and they all have some minuses. And so what we have tried to do, or what the company has really worked to do, is to kind of take the best out of these elements and leave out the things that have been, less productive for people, less able to find the right kind of success in different types of plans. And so, again, perfection, impossible. Something that can work for a great many, absolutely possible. And I think they've gone a long way to getting there with how they've set up our compensation model. Multiple streams of income. Everybody likes MSI, I believe. Multiple streams of income. The trees, and we take part of all of those pieces that I just showed you, and of course it parlays into all these different mechanisms that we earn from retail bonuses, fast start bonuses, break even, matrix match, coded bonus, coded match. Those we all earn on a weekly basis. Each month we're able to earn things like the leadership bonus, leadership match, global leadership pool. And it's incredible that we have so many things that we get paid by. Starting our team is very easy. Okay, we all have choices as we get started with our business. People can try our product with a money-back guarantee. That's really nice. You and your family can try our product. We have a family package. You can also take advantage of very strategic business builder packages, Edge and Edge Plus. And so if you're looking at this for the first time, and you're saying to yourself, well, I don't, I'm not really sure what the options are. Maybe you got started and you didn't understand what the choices are. Or maybe you didn't know that there's actually a business strategy with the Edge and the Edge Plus. That's something that you need to talk to your leader about. Because what I'm going to lay out for you are some general principles. And I try to stay away from real strategic things because every group, can work a little bit differently. And my way may not be the way one of our other leaders wants their team to build, or has found to be very effective for them. And so out of respect for other leaders on the phone who's doing, their own strategy with their own group, I just want to open the doorway to conversations that you should be having with the leadership in your group, the best way to build and utilize the system that we have with Lifepharm Global Network. The Fast Start bonus is one of our first ways of getting paid, because something has to happen before we get paid, and that means activation packages or the family pack or the Edge pack, which start the whole process. Our activation pack is $99 before shipping, of course, and tax, but 3 boxes of product, a personalized website, a virtual office, you have a business. Fast Start means that you're going to get paid 15% on the initial order of each member that you personally enroll. And what we're going to learn here today is there are a couple of acronyms that you probably need to get familiar with. One would be CV, commissionable volume, GV, group volume, matrix volume. We're going to be talking about these things as we go. But when we talk about 15%, all of our compensation is paid out on commissionable volume. Our activation pack, which is a $99 package, has a CV of 78. Okay, so 78 times 15%, of course, is $12. Actually, it's a little bit less. It's 11 something, but they pay us $12. So that would be your Fast Start earnings. On a family pack, 234 CV, you earn $35.10. Okay, so that's how the Fast Start works. It's only on the initial order, and that is something that it's a one-time. You can only have one first order. So that's when the Fast Start is actually paid. The break-even bonus is a way of helping people get their product for free, get their product paid for. Every person that you actually enroll, when they buy product on auto delivery, you get a $4, into your bank account, a $4 break-even bonus. And the goal here being that if you share it with enough people and they're buying it, preferably on auto delivery, which helps everyone get their product on time every single month, then you start to get a bonus back in your pocket for that, hopefully to pay for the cost of your product. Well, here's a couple scenarios for you. If you order 4 boxes per month on auto delivery, that cost is $132. Okay, that's the cost before shipping, of course. If you personally enroll 5 members and they each order 2 boxes on auto delivery, what would that look like? 5 IBOs, that's what we call an